We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. I'll ask for returns for you to smash that like button to when you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with Sofi Technologies Inc. And this stock is a huge opportunity, and we're gonna break it all down in this video because I have some things and information and data you do not want to miss, you do not want to overlook, and you definitely want to be aware of, and why this stock is set to possibly explode in the near future. And these are the levels you want to be aware of it, so you're not caught up chasing it after it starts running and explodes. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the opportunities I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and we're going to jump right into it here with Sofi Technologies Inc. So the home runs of the day were spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you want to get on early with us every single morning, we strive for opportunities like these. Check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. No matter what volatility is thrown at us, if the stock market's going up or if it's going down, we will continue to strive for opportunities like these. So every single one of them turned out to be a home run. These are the three stocks I mentioned this morning, and let's go ahead and see how they performed in the chart. So IDW was under a bull indicator since yesterday. It was leveling off on 42 Vision 2.0. We got that confirmation of strength, and it hit a highest point of 20% plus since we mentioned it in the pre-market. Then we have NES based off of yesterday's price action. I was watching it. It was pulling downwards and consolidated towards the bell. Started going into strength, 42 Vision 2.0, and that bull indicator as well as confirmation. And it went up to a highest point of 25% plus. And then we caught SEAC based off of yesterday's news. We were watching it. It was dipping, went into extreme weakness, popped back up, consolidated, slightly dipped after the bell, and after those lows it got that bull indicator, started pushing upwards, slightly pulled back, 42 Vision 2.0 showing strength, 42 Vision as well, and hit a highest point at the time of the screenshot of 30% plus. So if you want to get on early with us every single morning, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with Sofi Technologies Inc. SOFI stock. Now this stock has dropped, and it's trying to find a consolidation here between $14 and $14.70. Now it is fighting to stay up, but when we look at this from the bigger picture with 42 Vision 2.0, and Ultimate 42 Vision, you can see things are still slightly bearish. And if you want to gain access to this clarity in the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, and by joining the 42 Vision tier level, you will gain access to the daily watch list, home runs that we look for every single day, weekly watch list, and a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, and the premium indicators to navigate through the volatility of the market with confidence to maximize on opportunities no matter what goes on within the chart. So we have 42 Vision 2.0 here that is still showing red after shifting from green to red. And then we also have here, right, the fact that a bear indicator popped up on Ultimate 42 Vision, and we've just been going down in this direction. Now it is trying to level off, but it's still in a slight slope downwards. I want you guys to realize that this needs to level off to the point where it kind of just looks flat, and it's about to reverse like it's done way back here. And you can see that strength, and we'll be looking for a bull indicator eventually based off the 30-minute to see if things start to go back up. Now we're going to look at this from the bigger picture as well, because on the 30-minute it's been in a bearish case for the last several days, but when you zoom out, it has been in a downtrend for several weeks now. So we definitely want to see what the 4-hour is showing as well, because this has been in a bearish case way before $16. Within this volatility, it had a bullish opportunity from 15 to 17, but it's been bearish since 16 all the way down to 14. Now, if this does find support or strength here, this could be a point of reversal. We'll just have to see if it does what it did here and what it did here, which those turned out to be bull traps in the bigger picture of the story. So we definitely want to be aware of the volatility this stock could bring, but also how huge of an opportunity to catch it near 52-week lows and even near these lows that it's at. So let's go ahead and look at it on the 4-hour. So when we pull up the 4-hour, you could see here how things have been bearish since way up here in the $21 mark and even up here $22, $23 mark, right? It's had its volatility, but it's been really going in that downward direction since then. And it had a slight bullish moment here from about $16 to $17 is what we saw also on the 30 minutes. So this has been really in a bearish case since way up here. You could just see these red bars dominating, slight green here on 42 Vision 2.0. And the story right now is still showing to the downside, right? So we are not completely out of this bearish case and this bearish scenario. But when you zoom out, okay, around this area for the last several months and whole entire year nearly, it has jumped up from these levels from $13 to $14. Does it confirm that it's going to happen again? No. Is it going to be a possibility? Yes. Is it going to be guaranteed? Once again, the answer is no. But this is definitely a level to be watching this stock for the possible reversal of nearly a 50% plus move, almost reaching 100% from these levels to these peaks, guys, okay? But things are a little bit different this time. There's a lot of FUD and fear in the markets, and if this does not go back up to these levels in the next several months or even year, and it keeps fighting back and forth around these areas, this whole entire area from $10 way down here to $14, all of this, whether it stays in this area for the next 6 months, next year, this is a huge opportunity for what this stock has if it could turn a profit and if it can continue to expand within the niche and the growth that is expected for this stock. I want you guys to understand this. This is a huge opportunity for the next 2 to 3 years, 3 to 5 years. But if things do accelerate, as the news is saying, which we're going to look at an article together, and what analysis price targets are saying, this could accelerate pretty fast, up to 100% from these levels, or maybe even more as upgrades do roll out and if the growth does happen. Now, on the 1 day, you could see the bearish case has been since way up here at $21, $22. And if I remove here 42 Vision, you can see that shift as well from green to red. And we've been in that red bars situation, right? Based off of 42 Vision 2.0, showing weakness. And through the volatility of the ups and downs, it just continues to go in the direction 42 Vision 2.0 is showing us. Now, we saw consecutively 3 white with red borders. We're seeing 2 so far. So after the third one, we definitely want to watch this carefully. It could have a dead cat bounce like it did here, which turns out to be a bull trap, but could be a quick opportunity jumping from 14 to 17. So wherever it decides to jump from, it could possibly jump $1 to $3 from that low to wherever it decides to jump once it decides to try to reverse like it did here. Or it could be the true reversal if we see 42 Vision 2.0 showing that shift, 42 Vision showing the full shift as well, and also switching from a bear indicator to a bull indicator somewhere in this area as things go back up. So definitely important to watch these levels. So what are analysis price targets showing? What are the technicals to look at right now? And what are we going to focus on? And why is this stock a huge opportunity? That's what we're going to break down right now. So analysis price targets are showing to the upside on the low end, $19, on the average, $25, and on the high, $30. Now, if this starts to accelerate pretty quickly, these targets could be raised and could be expanded upon if this stock can turn a profit, okay? They are on their way to turning a profit. I mean, they went from a net income of minus 165 million to minus 30 million, and their revenue even grew. So if their revenue keeps growing, right, and their profit margins start to actually turn positive this company is on its way to be more than just a growth stock and a fintech stock. It's going to be a true opportunity. So this is one of the biggest things everyone's talking about. A lot of people asked me questions about this article yesterday and what these statements are saying. Why didn't I talk about the bank charters? And it's very simple. I stated it in yesterday's video without stating the bank charters and the direct information, stating that if it can benefit just slightly from what banks are going to benefit from, it can further expand and grow with its loans and those interest rates that are going to rise, just like all the others that are in the banking system and in the banking sector that are set to probably grow with interest rates rising. So what's going to be so great from the bank charter? Well, it's going to increase their lending capabilities, so it's going to expand their business, allow them to offer more loans, and lending is their primary source of revenue, so keep that in mind. No relying on third-party banks. It's going to let them be their own bank. They don't have to go and get another interest rate to sell that interest rate to someone else. It's going to be more through them than jumping around unless necessary, right? Because third-party banks use them all the time when they need to, but it's going to make them have more of their own source of revenue instead of jumping around, and an improved marketing and pricing control. This is going to give them so much flexibility to be able to have further growth in competitive pricing and capture more significant market share in the banking world. And they're going to be more competitive. They're going to have an edge, and they're going to be able to eventually turn a profit, as we see here in the quarterly revenues and what it's showing in the data, guys. This is huge. This is big. And this is going to be a big step forward for this fintech stock, for this growth stock, to have more stability and actual growth in the near future. So SoFi Technologies right now, as long as it holds up above $14, there's some strength. I'm going to be watching between $14 to $10 if it breaks through $14 and how it reacts. And to the upside, we really want to see this break through 15 and back up here towards 17 to get back up to the 20s and get out of this bearish situation and create growth opportunity. But we don't see that happening anytime soon, but that could be in the works. That could be the steps of a possible strong reversal. If you want to receive clarity in the charts like no other, check out the 42 vision indicator down below in the description, and you'll gain access by joining the 42 vision tier level to the daily opportunities, weekly opportunities, and a community of investors all looking to learn and grow together, as well as the clarity you deserve to maximize on opportunities through the volatility of the markets. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.